Oh, Jamal Brown would come out of the shadows, son. I think he was in witness protection. From the City Council of New York City, Eagle Scout Justin Z. Smith. It gives me so much great pleasure to join my colleagues of the City Council of New York and the residents of our community in offering you congratulations for being recognized today as an Eagle Scout of Honor and for attaining the esteemed rank of Eagle Scout in the Boy Scouts of America. You now join other outstanding youth in our nation who have been awarded this, the very highest rank in the Scouts. This includes, of course, your brother Jaden Smith. This is testimony to your vision, integrity, commitment, and unyielding desire to improve the lives of others. Justin, you exemplify all that is best in the youth of our nation, and you have brought great honor to your family, your proud parents Bridget and Gregson Smith, your fellow Scouts of Troop 144, your community and friends. Others were also instrumental in your success. Susan Richards, youth minister of the Presbyterian Church of St. Albans, our dear pastor, the Reverend Dr. Edward Davis, and Scoutmasters Patrick Tomlinson and Andrew Grant. All are worthy of the respect and gratitude of the residents of this great city. Many of the great leaders of our nation, state, and city have been Eagle Scouts, and I know that one day you and your brother shall join their ranks. Again, congratulations for obtaining this prestigious award. Signed, I, Denny Miller, Councilman for the 27th District of Queens, New York.
This letter reads, Dear Eagle Justin Smith, my apologies. It is with great pleasure that I present this certificate of special congressional recognition for Eagle Scout Troop 144 member Justin Smith. I also send my best wishes for a wonderful and successful Eagle Scout Court of Honor.
This late-breaking bulletin. A representative of Congressman Meek's office is here with us at this time and demands to be heard on this matter. As how he ranks us and knows our records, I think we better let him talk.
That's the reason why I was hiding.
Sir, would you say your name to me again, please? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Joseph Edwards from the Congressman's office.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
My name is Joseph Edwards, and I'm the Executive Director for Congressman Gregory Meeks. Congressman Meeks could not be with us this afternoon, but he asked that I stop in and congratulate today's honorees. One of the things that I've always thought about, basically there are two poems that, If and The Test of a Man. And I'm not going to read The Test of a Man. I'm going to do a version of The Author Unknown. This is a poem I discovered while I was getting to learn about my dear fraternity, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. I thought it would be appropriate to share this today because positive message is always on time. The author's interpretation of the poem is, when growing up testing ourselves, from learning how to walk to speaking our first words to starting our first business. We test ourselves so many reasons. One being for validation. We thrive from validation, receive when we accomplish goals. Understanding our potential and succeeding, we test ourselves does more for us than anyone's praise or approval. The test of a man is the girth that we daily show. It's knowing that win or lose, we have done our best. And knowing that we've done our best eliminates the thought of failure. This is because we know that we will get up and do it all over again the next day. So win or lose, ups and downs, twists and turns in between. Remember this, remain focused, test yourselves often, build that confidence from within, and don't look for it outside. This is the foundation for your happiness and success. Justin and Jaden, it is my honor to present to you this Congressional Achievement Award for attaining the highest position in the Boy Scouts of America, Eagle Scouts. On behalf of Congressman Gregory W. Meeks, Congressman for the 5th Congressional District, I say congratulations to you. And to your parents, you are to be proud, and we thank you for your nurturing and direction. And to the Troop 144, I'm sure that there's more on the way. And as again, Eagle 1 and Eagle 2 from Troop 236, the Bryan brothers, you've set the goal and you've set the bar high. I thank you and continue to do good work. God bless each of you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you to the Congressman as well. I must make note, sitting in the front row is what you might call the unofficial mayor of the city of New York. If you want something said, well, you can ask anybody to say it. But if you want something done, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to talk to Joe Goldblum. He's sitting right down up front, and he makes things happen. He's responsible for many of the honors coming through today, and when we've asked him for help, he reaches out and makes things happen, not just for us, but for many needy organizations and worthwhile young people. Mrs. Booker asked me to make note, and I must at this time. You know, we have a tendency sometimes, particularly here at this church, to take for granted the fact that so many of our young people serve with distinction in their schools, their communities, all around the world. Well, this is not to be taken for granted at all. It is the result of concerted effort and lifelong dedication of parents like these and mentors like the ones you'll find in this church. Someone who is kind enough to mentor me even in my adult years will speak to you briefly next. Deacon Dalton George, who's known in this church as Moses, for his great kindness in providing transport for our many sick and shut-in members who nevertheless wish to come to church. Deacon George, I'd like you to ask to come up and present the American Legion Award.
Cub Scout leader.
Right. Yes, sir.
And under Ms. Booker, we kept it together going from Cub Scout to Boy Scouts. And we maintained a lot of the scouts to stay in scouts, scouting to become Boy Scouts. And it gives me great honor to present to Jaden and Justin Good Citizen Citation from my American Legion. We support them in all the things they do, and as if you ever out there, whenever we have our parades, they are there to show that they are good citizens and they honor us in everything they do. And I thank you.
Here's one for each young man. They're sitting on the ledge right here. Get some skin and shake hands, and does somebody get a picture of the deacon with these young folks? I know that there's a lovely garden party awaiting you, so I must get through this material. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a citation here from the New York State Assembly. Whereas a great state is only as great as those persons who give exemplary service to their community, whether through participation in voluntary programs, through unique personal achievement in their professional or other endeavors, or simply through a lifetime of good citizenry. And whereas such service, which is truly the lifeblood of the community and the state, so often goes unrecognized and unrewarded, now, therefore, be it resolved that as a duly elected member of the State Assembly of New York, I recognize that in Justin Z. and, of course, Jaden Smith. Boy Scout Troop 144, we have outstanding citizens who are worthy of the esteem of both the community and the great state of New York. Dated October 28th, in the year of our Lord 2017, in witness whereof the signature is affixed of Alicia Hyman, a member of our New York State Assembly.
And I have the great honor of reading the proclamation from Senator Leroy Connor honoring Justin and Jaden Smith. Whereas a great state is only as great as those individuals who perform exemplary service on behalf of their community, whether through unique achievement in professional or other endeavors, or simply through a lifetime of good citizenship. And whereas it is a privilege of this legislative body to honor Justin and Jaden Smith for outstanding leadership and community service on the occasion of receiving the distinguished rank of Eagle Scout, the most prestigious of scouting honors. And whereas Justin and Jaden Smith, through their diligence and rigorous efforts, have achieved scouting's highest and most prestigious rank, Eagle Scout. The Eagle Court of Honor ceremony will be held on October 28th, 2017 at the Presbyterian Church of St. Albans. And whereas America has achieved her greatest heights of glory through dedication, determination, and tireless efforts of the outstanding citizens of this nation, it is only with the continued diligence and devotion of our youth, tomorrow's leaders, that America will maintain her glory. The Boy Scouts of America are dedicated to the development of character and leadership. The distinction of Eagle Scout is earned by only 5% of Boy Scouts. And by earning this distinction, Justin and Jaden are a credit to their family, their school, their community, their state, and this nation, as well as their troop. Whereas it is the belief of this legislative body that when individuals or groups such noble aims and accomplishments are brought to our attention, it is appropriate to publicly proclaim and commend those individuals for the edification and emulation of others. And whereas such service, which is truly the lifeblood of the community and the state, so often goes under-recognized and unheralded, now therefore be it resolved. Therefore, I, State Senator Leroy Comrie, recognize that in Eagle Scout Justin and Jaden Smith, we have an individual worthy of our highest respect and esteem. Be it further resolved that a copy of this proclamation be translated to Eagle Scouts Justin and Jaden Smith on the day of this event. Signed, Senator Leroy Comrie.
Do we have any further presentations, dear sir? Actually, I believe we do. Pat Melbourne, past scout leader. Did you wish to say a word at this time? She's struck. Pastor does this to me all the time. You just have to get used to it.
Good evening. I'm so happy. I came up just to take pictures of Mrs. Booker and the boys because I'm so proud. I was a Cub Scout leader years ago, and I moved on to be a Girl Scouts leader, working with the Girl Scouts, and had many gold awards under my belt. But today, I'm so happy to see Mrs. Booker. And Dad, Mrs. Booker, you brought me into Scouting, Cub Scouts, and then Girl Scouting. And congratulations to the boys. I'm so proud of you. I had to take a picture. I'm really proud of you. Thank you, and Reverend Davis. I know you're proud. And Pat Tomlinson. And congratulations too. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to invite members of the Founders District Council who have some important words for you right now.
Thank you very much. My name is Lee Chang. I'm the district chair of the Founder District. And first of all, I want to congratulate both of you and join the 2 to 4% of the population, become an Eagle Scout. Hopefully this is not your last scouting activity, but it's the beginning as an Eagle Scout to serve the rest from now on, to do your best, to help other people, and do your good turn day. And also I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the parents and also the leaders, Pat and Charlie, Josh, and also the sponsor, Pastor Davis. And without all your help, these 2 young men may not achieve it. Especially the mother. I look at your slogan, my God, I don't want to be your son. That's for sure. And here I have 2 certificates, certificate of achievement for what you have achieved. Okay, Jason. And also I have this is a corn that we have for Boy Scout, and they say engraved to do a good turn daily. And the way you do it, every morning you get up, you put the corn in your left hand pocket. So after you did your good turn, then you put in your corn in your right pocket. And you see I have 2 corn on my right side already. So then I put 2 turns daily. And what I did is now I'm doing it. Okay, thank you. I think our DE have something to present. Rob? Take picture, sure.
All right. Hi, I'm Rob Corona. I'm the Founders District Executive, and it's my honor to be here and to congratulate you both on achieving this. It's awesome. First 2 Eagle Scouts going for Let's give them one more round of applause. Give them now. As you saw, when the Eagle Scouts in the room came up and joined you, you saw the legion of men that you are joining through this. And I think it's important that we do that at each Eagle ceremony, because it reaffirms that you will never have been an Eagle Scout. You always are an Eagle Scout. It is something that you are for the rest of your life, and people will know that you're an Eagle Scout, and it will hold you to a higher standard that I know you both will live up to. It's going to help you through college, you find a job, future girlfriend's parents, they love to hear it. But it is truly an honor for me to be here to congratulate you, and I know that you will live up to it. And I want to provide you both with these nice eagle patches that you can put right on your shoulder.
It's a lot of stuff for you guys to stand around holding on to. Give the young men a round of applause. I believe that you yourselves have some awards that you wish to present to some other folks who are instrumental in making this achievement today. Is that the case, gentlemen? Yeah, they seem so. Yeah, I think so. I think I might have just talked them into it. Ladies and gentlemen, Justin and Jaden Smith.
I would first like to present this award to the pastor of our church, and nothing would be able to be happening today without him. So, Reverend Lee. This next award is for somebody that helped me mature through Scouts and helped me become a better person as well as a Scout. This award is for Mr. Grant.
I got it. Turn around.
This next award is to somebody in our troop that's done a lot for us, and I really enjoy his stories. He says every once in a while. So this award goes to Josh.
This next award is for somebody who helped form our troop and set the layout of how things should be done. This is for Chris Curley.
This next award is to the main leader of our troop, our Scoutmaster. He's helped us a lot. This was his goal on the first day. I heard stories about the old troop, and I'm happy to be a part of the new one. So let's go with
I told them, please remember me when you guys are famous.
Well, our last award goes to, well, for me and my brother's Eagle Scout project. Nothing would be possible without this man. He helped us get everything in order. My Eagle Scout project was a baseball clinic in Freeport, Little League, and it was a good turnout. Everybody liked it, positive reviews and stuff. And my brother,
My Eagle Scout project was a baseball equipment drive, which I donated to Freeport Little League, which was later donated to Little Leagues in the Dominican Republic.
an award to Michael Lewis. The award is to Michael.
talking on the speaker, so this will be short. These two young men were introduced to us a few years ago. The mom looked at Bridget looked at our website, and she called me up one evening and she said, I'm reading your website, I like what I see, I'd like to come out. So I invited her out to one of the fields. She came that night, watched a couple games, and then asked me, would it be all right? She signed them up. So they played in Freeport Little League for 2 years. They actually played the travel baseball that became a part of our community. And the thing is that, they became a part of our community. When they became Eagle Scouts, I was so proud that they wanted to come back to do their project in our league. They spent a whole day with the young men that we have in our league. They taught them baseball, but they interacted in such a way that it was great. So, I'm an exporter. I export Freeport Little League, and what I did is I got them. Now I'm an importer. So I'm proud of what they've done. Thank you very much.
I would like to present these flowers to Ms. Booker.